Have you ever wondered about the invisible forces shaping our universe? Forces that are both mysterious and everywhere, yet completely undetectable? Welcome to Beyond the Hub podcast. I'm Nick.
And I'm Brandon. That's right, folks. Today we're diving deep into the shadows of the cosmos with dark matter and dark energy on our final episode of this thrilling three-part series on space anomalies.
In this episode, we're tackling one of the most puzzling concepts in astronomy. Dark matter and dark energy. These are unseen architects of our universe, making up about 95% of its total mass energy content.
It's really fascinating and a bit unsettling to think that what we see and know of the universe, the planets, stars, galaxies, etc., is just the tip of the iceberg. So what is actually lurking in the dark?
Well, to get us started, how were these dark components of the cosmos first discovered? And what clues led scientists to propose such ideas? Let's explore.
So dark matter first entered the scientific stage through the work of astronomer Fritz Zwicky. I love his name. Really cool.
Zwick.
And it was in the 1930s. So quite a long time ago, almost 100 years. And he noticed something odd about the way that galaxies moved within galaxy clusters. They were rotating so fast that they should have flown apart if only visible matter were holding them together.
Yeah, I guess the gravitational pull calculated from the visible matter was too weak to account for observed motions. So Zwicky proposed that there must be some other form of matter that was not visible but had a strong gravitational influence.
And after several decades, Vera Rubin's work on galaxy rotation curves provided further undeniable evidence. The outer stars and galaxies were orbiting at the same speed as stars closer to the center, which contradicts what we expect from Newtonian physics if only visible matter were present.
I mean, those are such intriguing observations. It leads to some questions, though. I mean, what experiments are currently underway to detect dark matter? And what methods are scientists using to uncover this invisible substance? As some of you are bound to know more than us on these subjects, so tweet your thoughts at Beyond the Hub or drop a comment below.
And I think we could probably benefit from using a black light. You know how you detect stuff in a hotel room with a black light? You could do that in space. Just use a black light and you'll see all the dark matter. I gotta keep it going with my corny, my corny jokes. I gotta keep it going. It's who I am. Do not deny me. Anyway, moving on. Moving from the mysterious dark matter to perhaps an even greater cosmic puzzle, dark energy. This concept was introduced to explain an incredible discovery in the late 1990s. Quite a few years later. It was 60 years later, roughly. And the discovery was that the expansion of the universe is accelerating.
This acceleration was noticed by observing distant supernovae, which were fainter than expected. It suggested that the universe was expanding faster now than in the past. And what could be powering this acceleration?
Scientists have proposed that the existence of dark energy, a mysterious force that spreads throughout all of space and increases the rate of expansion of the universe, is the reason. It's an ongoing mystery. It has led to numerous theories, and there's no concrete answers yet.
What are some of the leading theories about what dark energy could be? How do they differ? And what experiments are designed to better understand or detect this elusive force?
I don't know. Let's brainstorm.
Let us know.
We're We're not physicists, scientists, astrologists, astronomers, all of the above. We're none of that. But I had a great idea with the black light. So, you know, dark energy, dark matter, you know, maybe it's maybe can't detect the energy with the black light and just the matter. And then, you know, with the to detect the dark energy, what do you use to measure energy? Usually vibrations, right?
Put a profile up on LinkedIn, dude.
Yeah, I'm qualified, right?
You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing,
right? Yeah, absolutely. I honestly, I really don't know. I it's hard to grasp the concept of dark energy and dark matter, like, and also at the same time, like, with my faith, my religious faith, being a Christian, and acknowledging that God created all of existence himself, like he exists outside of time and space and all known matter and energy. And if it's okay for you to try to conceptualize him as an outside entity of a force, an acting force that set everything into motion, if God created everything, did he set it to expand infinitely?
Or do you think that's him?
Is he actively doing it?
No, what if he is that dark matter?
Oh, that's a real... Nope. The only thing I'd say about that is because he's outside of time, space, and energy.
But
So
isn't dark matter outside of it, though? It's the explanation of it.
I think dark matter is basically what they're saying the emptiness of space is. I think that's what they're saying the dark matter is. But like it's matter. There's something there,
but they can't see it.
But you can't see it, and it expresses itself in the form of dark energy. Like with the galaxy clusters spinning around faster and faster as it expands and time continues to go on. Like God exists also outside of time. So like if things are happening in time, God isn't there like in the same sense. He's like an outside observer. Like if you made a video game and you set the parameters of the way the environment behaves or the day and night cycle, that's kind of like how it is. That's where like I think it's funny with the simulation theory that people have, that it's basically just like a secular way of explaining religion. It's like a secular religion, like, yo, we're all actually in a simulation. Okay, let's give you this for a second. Okay, if we're in a simulation, who made it? Oh yeah, some outside creator made us all, man. Like he set everything in motion. He made the universe and the world. Okay, so nothing you're experiencing is real? No, man, it's a simulation. Okay. Didn't you just explain God?
That's the
Nah, man. That's not God. It's a simulation. All right. I just find that a little funny, personally. Like, and not knocking on anybody's beliefs, honestly. Like, not trying to, upset anybody, but
yeah.
If that's the case, you're literally the step away from believing in a God is the word, like literally and figuratively, literally the word of changing simulation to God.
Creator, he created.
For there to be a simulation, you have to have a creator. Like you're acknowledging that there's a creator when you believe in that theory. Yeah, but back to the dark matter and dark energy. Like I can't fully grasp what it is other than what they've theorized so far. And I still struggle with wrapping my head around that. And especially when they noticed that the speed of movement on the inner part of the galaxy was the same as the outer part, but then it's accelerating. But it's accelerating at the same rate on the inner and the outer. And it's increasingly accelerating as time goes on. Like it's like I don't know, man. I just think like,
why is it getting fast? It does feel like when you go through life, though, it feels like that in the instance in life. It always feels like it starts off slow, and then right now, like, we're already this age.
Yeah, that's true. I've noticed myself, and I've heard from many adults as I was growing up, like, oh, enjoy it now. Time just goes faster as you grow up. And it's like, no. And now I'm 30 and I have a kid. And I'm like, whoa, where did all that time go? And as like my relative perception of time passing when I was, 10 years old, being a kid, the day felt so long. I could do so much stuff in it. It felt great. Like even I could go to school, get home from school, and still have so much time for homework, activities, TV, going outside and riding my bike. I'm like, I could fit so much stuff in a day. Now as an adult, I'm like, I work and I'm like, dang, where'd my day go? It's done.
You get your day off and then it's over.
It's crazy. It actually feels faster. So that's actually a really good observation that maybe the universe isn't just expanding infinitely and accelerating. It's time. Maybe time has something to do with causing that, right? Because time seems to feel like it's accelerating as we're aging as well. Could that have something to do with it potentially? I don't know. These are just theories we're coming up with.
It's theories on the spot.
And despite being undetectable directly, dark matter and dark energy still play crucial roles in shaping the universe, according to what scientists have discovered and theorized. Dark matter acts as the scaffold for the information of the galaxies and galaxy clusters.
And on a grander scale, dark energy is driving the universe's expansion, influencing its ultimate fate. Will it expand forever? Or do you think there's a limit? It's a cosmic question that requires a deeper discussion.
That's a really, really good question. I was just assuming as if it expands forever. But is there a limit? I believe that if there is a limit, it's when God says there's a limit. It's when God says, okay, it's done now. It began with him and his decision to let there be everything. And then it could end with his decision to be like, end all of existence. Like, what if we just all snap of a finger, the same way all of existence exists, just ceased to exist. And we didn't have a split second to comprehend what was happening. We just ceased to exist, and it's nothing but emptiness and not even emptiness. Nothing exists.
Dude, these are shower thoughts. Like,
really
like when I was younger, I would just sit there and just like sit in the shower for like hours just thinking like, what the?
Dude, I used to think like, what happens when I die? Oh man, I won't exist anymore, but will I? Wait, do I?
Isn't that another thing? Like when you pass away, there's an extra part of you, an extra weight that isn't accounted for that disappears.
The science has discovered that, and it's like if you weighed yourself, I think it was weighed yourself before death, weighed yourself after death, other than
like you didn't defecate or like you just
it's like instantaneously. If you weighed yourself as you're still conscious, you're still piloting your body, you're still in it, and then you weigh yourself, or somebody weighs you. You can't weigh yourself, you're dead. Somebody weighs you as your spirit or your spirit/soul leaves your body. You weigh less. Like so your soul/spirit has it's a thing. It's an entity. It has matter to it, it has weight to it of some kind. That could be something about dark matter as well. Like maybe that's involved in there. What if we're part dark matter? I don't know. Maybe that's what makes up a soul. I have no idea. These are just things we don't know what makes up a soul.
Shower thoughts.
I love it. But this absolutely, the dark matter, dark energy discussion. The limit, is there not a limit? These bring us to ponder, what are the implications of these discoveries for our understanding of the universe? How do they change our place within it?
Let us know what you think.
What do you think? Do you think it changes our place within it? Like, what if we discovered the true, like, purpose, existence, definable, measurable meaning of dark matter and dark energy? Do you think that would, like, change? What do you think that would change? Do you think that... I think that as humans we would attempt to play God, because we do already in so many ways.
They already try.
I think that we would attempt to manipulate that if we could discover how.
And you know why? Power
and money.
Power and money. As we wrap up today's episode and this series on space anomalies, it's time for us to speculate and share our thoughts. So what is your theory on dark matter and dark energy?
I mean, I've always been intrigued by the idea that I kind of went on it a little bit, that the dark energy is the hand of God acting in the universe, and dark matter is the emptiness, but not even necessarily emptiness, just the blackness of space, and that somehow has mass. And I think the reason they named it dark energy and dark matter is because it's like, in a way, saying the opposite but equal of regular energy and regular matter, right? Like light and dark are opposites. It's a duality. They're opposites, like night and day, light and dark. Dark energy, regular energy. I think they both serve a similar function. One is easily observed and measurable. The other is still trying to figure out. That's what I have to say. I've been intrigued by dark energy and dark matter being God's interaction with things in some manner. I don't fully understand yet. What about you?
I think maybe it's an answer. If we found out what it is, it'd be an answer to why and how. I think it's the same thing as our bodies. We know how we figured out how they work, but we don't know how it all plays together. I mean, like, that could be the answer for that. Like, our bodies just work, and they all work together perfectly, and maybe the dark matter is just another instance in the way our body works, and it's just that is what makes everything perfect.
Like everything is operating together with
us.
Purpose.
Everything has a purpose.
Yeah,
that's the purpose for that. If we didn't have that, we wouldn't have us. You know, it's like the chain, like the effect of everything. Everything has to be so perfect. Mm-hmm. And if we do to explain it, we might understand why, or like how. Doesn't understand why. I mean, that's just what happens. That's just how it works.
Yeah, we'd love to hear your theories. So absolutely tweet at us at Beyond the Hub on Twitter/X, or comment down below in the video.
We hope this episode has brightened some of the darkest corners of the universe for you, or at least sparked 2-in-1 your curiosity to explore further.
And I'm not the only corny one on here. The exploration continues, and we can't wait to have you back for more revelations.
We love hearing your questions and theories, so please keep them coming.
Tune in tomorrow for our live stream at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we discuss our weekly paranormal picks straight from our Facebook group. And for those of you who are new here, check out our latest videos where we attempt to unravel many other mysteries. The link will be in the description, and stay curious, keep seeking the truth.
Thank you for being part of the Beyond the Hub family. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends who might find this interesting. Once again, this is Beyond the Hub podcast, where the realms of the paranormal and conspiracies collide. And the truth is waiting to be unveiled. We'll see you next time.
Take care, everybody.